so it really doesn't matter what I go for here. I think we should go for Twin Needle because I don't think that makes contact. She switches. That's gonna do some damage. Actually, that didn't do as much as I thought it would. She's going to Zeep Striker because Zeep Striker's got Flame Charge. That's the only reason she went to this thing. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Blaze Black 2 Randomizer Mastermode. Previously, we kind of wrapped up exploring a bunch of the things in Nimbasa City. We even went in Anvil Town, where we did encounter the Latios and Latias, which I'm assuming that with them, they might just be roaming legendaries in this game. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But I did go ahead. I made kind of a promise in the previous video that if our Gigalith... Well, if our Boldore leveled up to 40 and it hadn't evolved yet, that we were going to go ahead and evolve him. And we did that. He didn't evolve, so I went ahead and PK hexed him to be a Gigalith now. So we got a nice shiny blue rocks Gigalith here. So Roger's looking real nice. I did go ahead and give him the Quick Claw because between him and Jester, they're both slow as shit. But I kind of said this earlier with Jester. I could choice band her, and because I'm usually only clicking Twin Needle or X Scissors, so really it's fine if I go ahead and choice band it. It really won't be that big of an issue. So giving Roger now the Quick Claw will make him be give him a little bit more utility. And now he's also got more attack and he's got a little bit more defense as well. So it's hard to say if he's more bulky or if he's less bulky. At least physically, I think he was more bulky when he was a Boulder with the Eviolite, but overall, he's better now. So I would say that's a big dub here. But yeah, that's pretty much all the change that's happened between episodes. I do have a thing I want to go over, but that's going to be after we fight the gym today. We just have to see how the gym goes. So let's go ahead and spin our challenge wheel today and see what we get. If we get something easy, that'd be great. Awesome. No marks. Absolutely fine, because we already got all the medication we need. So let's go ahead and refresh our timer here. And let's go ahead and just jump into it. So basically, yeah, however the gym goes today is going to dictate how I'm going to approach the series going forward. I mean, that kind of already sounds like obvious, but what I mean by that, there's a little bit more to that again, I'll explain in a little bit. You just gotta be patient. Pretty much we gotta wait until we beat Elisa for me to explain further what I am talking about. You just casually have a Rotom Frost? I would like a Rotom. I mean, I kind of have to rely on a lot of RNG to get a Rotom, but I would like one. You know, Colress was walking around with one. I mean, that's kind of on brand with this character, though, so that doesn't surprise me. But does Gym Trainer just casually have one? Is Elisa going to have one? I bet you she won't. Alright, Flaffy. What Rotom form would even be the best to take on? Would it be... Well, you could go Wash, you could go Mow, you could go Frost. Those would actually all be good to take on ground types. Perk's level 39, and what do we got here? Manetric. For sure you're having Intimidate. For sure. No way you don't. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, if we have a level 40 Reshiram and going into this gym, we're gonna probably be just fine, I'd imagine. Just fine, I'd imagine. Strong and beautiful, you've captivated me. Stop it. Stop it. I'm not if I'm gonna have the tenacity, if I'm worth it to be on the main stage. Yes, of course I am. You kidding me? Magneton? Boy, do I feel bad for this guy. Wait, you're gonna have a team of 4 at level 34? I don't know about that one. I'm actually surprised I outsped the Magneton. Because, believe it or not, Reshiram and Zekrom aren't as quick as I thought they were. I think they're both base 90, which isn't terrible. But I definitely thought they were base 100. Definitely thought they were both base 100, but nope, they're base 90. Boom Burst. I think it's a cool move to give an Electrode. I mean, it's not really gonna help. Alright, level 40. I just get +5 in my special attack? Jesus Christ. Alright, Stunfisk. You know what? Let's give someone else some shine. Like Treerex. Because I'll be damned. I'm gonna show people that Meganium can be good, damn it. Not that I think people really think Meganium isn't good, I just think a lot of people, I don't know, I just feel like a lot of people shit on Meganium for the sole reason that Typhlosion and Feraligatr came out in the same generation, and their designs are, albeit they are cooler, I'm not going to sit there and deny that, but I don't think Meganium is as bad as everyone makes it out to be. And that's why it's one of my faves. Like, it's up there. Oh, it didn't die? I did my math wrong. I totally thought we were fine. So I guess we can kind of write off that Stunfisk isn't going to be a thing on our team. Jolteon. Okay. We just go back. We just go back to our Reshiram here. I'm kind of concerned because I don't know what I would replace on my team to bring Kyogre to the next gym. Because Kyogre is going to be good in that next gym, like I said, with Drizzle, everything. I'm going to have to kind of think outside of the box when it comes to fighting Clay, but just because I know in Blaze Black and Volt White, he was the Nuzlocke killer. I think they nerfed him greatly in this game. But I also don't know. Because I don't think I've fought Clay. The only time I played this game, I got a randomized copy of it, and Clay wasn't the Nuzlocke killer there. So, I don't know if he's gonna be as difficult as he was initially planned to be in Blaze Black and Volt White, or if he's gonna be a little bit easier. I mean, like I said, with how this gym battle goes, and it'll kind of influence my decision. I'm just gonna go ahead and save my game because it's always important you save your game before anything important. Doesn't matter. I know I didn't do that when I fought Berg, but I was also short for time when I fought Berg. So that's kind of my excuse. Alright. Alright, so she's got a team of 5. $35. So she's probably gonna have an ace of 36, if I had to guess. Which I want to say my entire team is above her ace, unless it's 37. Yeah, everyone's at least 36, so we wouldn't be getting any checkmark levels, but the Kyogre would. And she's setting up a light screen. That's actually kind of big. I don't know if the light clay was an item in Gen 5. I don't remember if it was an item in Gen 5. Now, would she Volt Switch here? No, she's going for Acrobat. She's got a Flying Gem. So this is actually probably going to do a decent amount of damage to us. I actually thought I was going to do half, so the fact that it did less surprises me there. Ampharos. So we just gotta kind of make sure we're paying attention to our health. Ampharos does carry or can get access to Dragon Pulse, which is a little concerning. I don't think it can kill me from this range unless it gets a crit. But I really don't want to risk my Reshiram here. I mean, I do have a jailbreak, but I would much rather save my jailbreak for as long as possible, and honestly, just to build up as many of those as we possibly can. I would prefer that more than anything else. So I am just going to go ahead and Hyper Potion here and see if it does have Dragon Pulse. Yes, it does. Let's see how much this does to me. I reckon it might leave me at... Okay, so it leaves me at that much HP. So I could stay in. I could honestly stall out the light screen. But I'm thinking about it. It's going for Dragon Pulse. It might have Power Gem. And it might have Signal Beam as its other move, if I had to imagine. So I could do a couple things here. I could go to Tree Rex and be immune to it, and then I would have to Pedal Dance. Only thing is that there's a chance that I get staticked, and that would suck. Or I can go into Jester, and I can Choice Band myself into Twin Needle. I don't think Ampharos gets any Fire-type moves outside of Fire Punch, and I would not expect Ampharos to have Fire Punch. But we should be able to eat this. I could even go for X-Scissor, actually. That might be smarter. Yeah, because we eat that up very nicely. Because Twin Needle and I think Twin Needle and X's are the same base power, aren't they? Are they not? 40, 80, yeah. So they're the same base power. It's just Twin Needle has the chance of poisoning. X-Scissor has a higher chance of getting critical hits. So it really doesn't matter what I go for here. I think we should go for Twin Needle because I don't think that makes contact. She switches. That's gonna do some damage. Actually, that didn't do as much as I thought it would. Should go into Zeep Striker because Zeep Striker's got Flame Charge. That's the only reason she went to this thing. That's her ace too at 36. How much does it do with Choice Band? Oh, that's enough to kill. And we got a crit too. That's big. I was expecting a Manectric. To be honest. Because Manectric I know gets Overheat and Flamethrower, so... Light Screen's gone. Perfect. Ampharos comes in. We outspeed Ampharos. There's no shot. No. I was gonna say, there's no shot she's locked in, but she wasn't locked in because she went for Dragon Balls and then Volt Switch. So she's not choiced. She's not Life Orbed. Might not even have an item on the Ampharos, to be honest. But now the light screen is gone. And we got rid of Emolga, right? Yeah, we got rid of Emolga, so... Earth Power should be able to kill this thing in one hit. Unless it's sashed. If it's sashed, then obviously it's gonna live. It's got a Shuck Bear. Alright, we take this. It's in my brain. I was about to flip my lid. I was about to flip my fucking lid. Ampharos doesn't get any priority either, so we can go ahead and knock this guy out. If I had to imagine what else she would have, she might have Galvantula. Maybe Electros? She might have those two left. Lantern. Interesting. Okay. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting a lantern. What could the lantern go for? That'd be super scary for me. probably Ice Beam. I think it's the only thing that I could really worry about. I don't think it gets any poison moves. Bug is neutral. I don't think anything is really stopping me from clicking Pedal Dance, but I don't know if I outspeed Lantern, actually, so I should probably Mega Drain first. Okay, I do. That's good to know. It's actually really good to know. The Mega Drain isn't going to do that much damage, and depending on how much damage he does to us... Air Balloon pops. Goes for the T-Wave. You're a rat. There's no way you don't have anything that can hit him again. There's no way. Hydro Pump? No shot. That's your best move that can kill him. Well then. Electabuzz. Can I stay in? Should I stay in? Nah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's use our new Gigalith. I know we are a heavy motherfucker. There's a good chance that this Electabuzz has low kick. But we're also bulky, and it's not stab. We're bulky, and it's not stab. Alright, go for Magnitude. Oh, he's got Cross Chop. Oh my god, that was Life Orbed? See ya. See you later, buddy. Holy shit, that was a Life Orb Cross Chop and it only did half my health. Gigalith is like that. Alright. So I'll wait till we get back to the Pokemon Center to explain what it is I would like to do going forward with this series. Just because I think this is kind of important. And also more from like an entertaining standpoint. I'm not saying that it hasn't been entertaining. In fact, I've actually had a lot of fun recording it. I wouldn't be recording this far ahead if I wasn't enjoying it. But I just need to, I guess, sit back and reflect a little bit. But we need to get to the Pokemon Center first. Alright, let's get back to the Pokemon Center, and then, like I said, we'll discuss what it is I'm thinking about doing going forward. Alright, we'll heal up our team first, and then, like I said, we'll go ahead and go do a little bit of a discussion. I'll also save my game as well, so that way we can make sure, like, if my controller happens to die, which right now it says it's perfectly fine. But we know how that can go. Alright, so seeing as we are now technically at the halfway point of the game, one of the big things that I've noticed with this series is that I think we've been rather lucky. And this is something too that I was saying with when we did our Volt White Randomizer Mastermode and balancing out everything, was the use of the EVs and IVs for my team members. And I'm still very much like, you know what, yes, that's great. We're going to keep doing that because I think that does help balance things out just a little bit. But here's the thing that I'm noticing specifically with this game. So and this was something I think I noticed when I watched people play Blaze Black 2 and Volt White 2, is that at least the part of the game that I thought was the easier part compared to, when we look at them comparatively, are the gym battles. Yes, Triano was cool enough to include the Hoenn gym leaders as someone you could also battle in the town and whatnot, and I'm not saying that isn't a cool addition to the game. But I think the one thing, and this is the nice thing about Black 2 and White 2 specifically, is the idea or the fact that they added these keys for an easy mode or a hard mode. Now, seeing as with a master mode, it's generally supposed to make a game harder, a lot harder. We, and this is surprising, haven't been struggling that bad. With that being said, again, we have invested EVs and IVs. We have 2 legendaries on our team currently, with the fact that we're going to add a third potentially to our team to take on the next gym. And that's cool and all. And there is a chance that, you know, like Generations Master Mode, I'm running my mouth right now talking about how this game hasn't been the most challenging for us, and then there's going to be a point where we just get absolutely fucking slammed. There is a possibility of that happening. And to be honest, there's always a chance of that happening in a series like this. But I think because of the fact that now we have fought 4 gym leaders, and when I look back at Blaze Black Volt White, even the very first gym leader had a team of 6. And that's ultimately what made the game harder. Now, let's think back to how we've had all of our deaths in the series so far. The first one was to some BS. The second one was, I think, a challenge, or we pulled a punishment off of the wheel and we had to kill a random Pokemon. I think that was our second death. And our third death was because of me, because I believe that's where we lost our Spoink to a Spinnerack. Then I believe 4, 5, and 6 were in Roxy's gym. So the only gym where we struggled in this game was the Poison gym. Ironic, considering I had an overleveled ground type ready for that gym. And that was the gym that gave me the most trouble, and in fact, it was probably the closest we've been to losing our first Master Mode life. Whereas since Roxy's gym, we lost the Vigoroth, yes, to Watson, and we lost to a critical hit, but we haven't really struggled since then. And I'm not saying we need to have deaths to struggle, but I'm saying, like, I want there to be a little bit more of that competitive, and I gotta think on my feet or think a little bit more outside of the box. You know, what could this thing do to me? What could this thing do? Could she switch? Could she have this this item, all those possibilities. Because that's ultimately what made the gym battles in the first place, Black Bolt White, really entertaining. Now, I should probably look this up just to see if this would be true or not, but I believe if I play on the hard mode of Blaze Black and Volt White, there is a chance, I believe, that all the gym leaders have a team of 6. So let's see, hard mode, Blaze Black 2. I just want to see if things know how hard is the Blaze Black 2 redo challenge mode. I just want to see if it has Okay, so I'm looking at a quick Reddit post. So I was looking for a good, ROM hack, and this game came up, and I heard it was. I don't want to play a game that will make me grind for hours and fail each gym several times. I was wondering how it compared to a game like Radical Red. I played Radical Red multiple times, although it was hard. The creator gave many quality of life changes, so that made it less of a grind. Radical Red is actually a game that I've been have in my list of games that I'd like to play, even potentially this year. So I would like to know if it's as difficult as Radical Red, as well as if the quality of life changes Radical Red has, like the mantra brace for EV grinding and improved movesets and abilities. From the creator, challenge mode will push certain players to their limits, while easy mode provides a relaxed experience. Normal mode is roughly as tough as Renegade Platinum. We got fucked in Renegade Platinum. Albeit that was the last time we did the master mode like that one before we started doing the ones where I was, doing the randomizer and randomizing my encounters, and what else was I doing? Putting EVs on. So says there's a drive with all the document changes. Is it gonna pop up though? Redo FAQs, Pokemon changes, important nuzlocke. Well, because I know that when I downloaded this, it said there was a difference between, and I'm not doing like a hardcore nuzlocke because that's like, so challenge mode is essentially the hard setting of the game. Within the challenge mode, the levels of trainers' Pokemon will be higher, starting at 1 level higher, reaching 5 levels higher at the end. In addition to that, the AI of the opponents will be higher. Well, I mean, I assume the AI is already max, right? I think this is the one. Right. Maybe right here? Okay, let's see. The rosters of the trainers have all been... The exception to the present are the dome trainers, and as they are necessary and there's no proper editing tool. There's also a level curve in this game, meaning you can expect to beat the first round of level 70. Most notably, gym leaders your rival in the Elite Four have been made significantly tougher. Gym leaders have a differing amount of Pokemon depending on the mode you choose to play. Normal will have them between 3 and 5, whereas challenge mode will pit you against a full team at 6. The Elite Four and Champion also hold some surprises in challenge mode. Okay, so that sounds about right. So I think going forward, just as a change of difficulty and to make things just a little bit harder, because to me, what it sounds like, the challenge mode, it does increase the levels a little bit. which I don't really have an issue with. But it also gives the gym leaders teams of 6. So it didn't say in the notes there that challenge mode meant different types of gym battles. So it wouldn't be like the original Blaze Black Bolt White, where it's like if we had fought Skyla, it's gonna be a triple battle. At least I don't know if that's the case. But it does sound like you do get pitted against a full team of 6. And you said there were surprises with the Elite Four and Champion, so that probably means maybe like double battles or something like that, because I know that was the case in the original Blaze Black Bolt White. So I think from this point forward, just to give us a little bit of a difficulty increase, because like I said, I think that's only fair, again, to make something entertaining, I believe we're going to turn on challenge mode. Just to make it a little bit more difficult for us. We may turn it off. I don't know. I'd have to really get messed up to want to turn it off. But I think if I'm feeling this way right now to turn it on, I think we should turn it on. I think it would be best. So from the next episode going for the foreseeable future, challenge mode is going to be turned on. But before we wrap up today's video, we do need to go to our reward wheel and see what our reward was for not going to the Pokemart today, which was stupidly easy. Alright, so we get the ability to use 5 rare candies on any Pokemon we want. I honestly think I know what Pokemon I'm going to want to use those on. I think. So, I'll go ahead and kind of leave it a surprise for next time. But, oh, wrong one. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that like button down below because we greatly appreciate it. Let me know what you think about the idea of me switching over to challenge mode. I think it's the best move going forward. I think it'll be more entertaining. It'll give us a little bit more of a challenge, like I said, because right now we're killing it. And again, our team does consist of some legendaries, but overall our team is also just really fucking good. This is one of the better teams that I've had in a nuzlocke ever, really. And a lot of that does come to the randomizer luck. Like I said, I randomize my encounters, but we've been really fortunate to have what we've had so far, and I really don't want to take it for granted by doing this increase in difficulty. But I don't know, I just think it's going to be better for us going forward doing this. So yeah, just let me know what you think about that stuff. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, click the bell icon, check out the links in the description below for Twitter and TikTok, and the Discord link for my community Discord. Go ahead and check that out, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.